Hi everyone, so I thought I'd share something a bit different with you today. So I've got a really simple recipe that you could try at home. This recipe has just 3 ingredients to be able to make your own scones. And the ingredients are some lemonade, some self-raising flour, and some cream. So I found this recipe online and couldn't believe just using these 3 ingredients you could make your own scones. To start off with, you need to weigh out 525 grams of the flour and sift it so that it all is really fine. Then measure 225 millilitres of lemonade and the same 225 millilitres of cream. All 3 ingredients go into the bowl at the same time. Give them all a good mix together so that all the flour is combined, but don't mix it too much. Then empty the mixing bowl onto a floured surface and knead it together with your hands just 3 to 4 times so that it becomes a ball of dough. Pat the ball of dough so that it becomes about 2 to 3 centimetres thick. Use a cutter to make your scone shapes, and then an extra sneaky ingredient, a little brush of milk on top. Bake the scones in the oven on 200 degrees for about 15 minutes. You want a nice golden colour on top. And this is what you should end up with. So in school, whenever we do an activity, we look for how we can extend it into other areas of the curriculum. Here are some ideas for some writing. You could design your own menu for a cafe. Design what it might look like, what are the things you might have on the menu, and what options people could choose with the prices. Or, for older children, you could write the recipe. Write down each step using conjunctions like first, next, then, and finally. Baking and cooking lends itself really well to maths, so here's some ideas for things you could do at home for maths. You could change the quantities in the original recipe. My recipe made 8 scones. So what if you needed to make 16 scones? How much of each ingredient would you need? What if you only wanted to make 4 scones? How much of each ingredient would you need then? Or what about some money problems? You could find out the cost of the flour, the lemonade and the cream, and then you could have a go at making that amount of money using different coins. How much change would you get from a £5 note? How many different combinations of coins could you use to pay for the items on the shopping list? Here are some DT ideas, ways that you could change the recipe. So my original recipe used lemonade, that was my secret ingredient. I wonder whether it would work with other drinks. Could you make it with cola? With orangeade? How would that change the taste of the scones? Or maybe you could try out different things to go on the scones. Some people like them with butter. Some people like them with jam and cream. Some people like them with chocolate spread. You can investigate what is the best topping for your scones. So there you have it, a really simple recipe for you to try. I'd love it if you'd share what you do at home.